Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kip TV. I am Kip and today I got a UGC Euro Highlander match for you on Vitalism, but before we begin the action I want to go over the rosters so we don't miss any of the action, which I kind of do a lot. On the left we have the blue team, which is the team It's All Good, and we have Wiper as Demo, I Am McLovin as Engineer, is Soldier, Fanny is Sniping, Lazy Bear is Spy, Bulo is Heavy, Salmic is Scout, Rudy is Pyro, and Bulo is Medic, so we have two Bulos, so that'll be fun. On the right we have the team CW Clan Community versus, with Indigo on NG, Disambiguation is Pyro, Regen is Sniper, Jera is Scout, Schelm is Heavy, Scanty is Soldier, Private Meta is Medic, Disaster is Demo, and Big Homer is Spy. So let's get the show on the road. And we are indeed going for that road. We're going to watch Salm as he rolls out. This, of course, is Vitalism, so if you remember it, it is a capture the flag, but it's unusual in the sense that instead of bringing the enemy intel to your own base, you bring it to these elevator shafts in the middle of the map. So that's what's going on. Salmic trying to go for immediately for the intel, but instead we have this beautiful sentry gun coming up by Indigo. So looks like Red is going to go for the hold with a sentry gun, but meanwhile we see Blue holding their intel room with players right now. Where is the engineer is the question, and looks like I McLovin is he yep, he is running the gunslinger. So that is another strategy to do, is just have your players hold the intel room while the engineer just uses a more mobile sentry gun, i.e. the mini sentry. So two different strategies going on right now. We will look also at what another strategy is. These are the elevator shafts you have to bring the intel to, but you can drop down in this center building right here. So another strategy is to hold this building, and that actually looks like what Red is doing right now. So they have that level 3 sentry gun in the intel room, and they're holding this upper building with that drop-down access to the elevator shafts. So, not a bad idea. We'll see how it all works for them. This is a first to 10, I believe, or two 20-minute halves. Yes, that is correct, I believe, as far as I remember. So Red is doing a nice job pushing through. They do have Uber right now, and I apologize about my HUD. As you recall, the MVM update kind of messed up all custom HUDs. So that's what's going on there. Hopefully I'll have that fixed for you soon. We're seeing Red push in with this Uber. They have their Demo with them, looking for a level 3 sentry gun, only finding that the Mini, and the Mini does go down. Right now the Medic is being pressured by the Pyro, but his Heavy is able to take him down, and look at this, the Medic is grabbing the Uber, the intel, as the Uber is over, the Heavy is out of ammo, so will the Medic be able to come back here? No, as soon as he does, Nyak gets a nice exploding rocket on him. The Soldier picks it up though. Can the Scout get it? No, the Scout isn't able to get it either, and look how fast that intel disappears and respawns. So Red was so close right there, but just not able to do it. So this is a very difficult map. Some people don't like it because of just its unique layout and difficulty and just craziness, I guess. But I actually really like it. It's fun. It gives a twist to the typical capture the flag. Sometimes Turbine and maps like that just get boring with just the running back and forth, but this makes it a little more dynamic. It means you have to hold two places at once. And also, you cannot cap the enemy intel unless you have possession of your own intel. So that's a big thing too. So you have to be both defensive and offensive at the same time. And right now, it looks like Blue is pushing in without an Uber. They had to pop in mid, but Wiper gets taken down by Disaster Sticky, so they're not going to have that Demo, and that is going to end their push right there. Not to mention, yes, actually, I thought their Medic went down, but no, he is still up. So we'll keep an eye on Jera too. He is the Scout. See what he wants to do. Taking the mid all by himself a little bit. Not able to do that. Snipers are interesting on this map. I've seen snipers really dominate, and I have seen snipers not. And we missed that headshot by Regen, but Regen taking down Bulo, the Medic. So nice headshot right there. Hopefully you saw it over my stupid points overlay. Sorry about that. But yeah, so snipers can either do a lot of damage or just kind of sit in the background. Right there, we actually saw Regen doing a lot of good work, taking down a Bulo. So we'll keep an eye on what he decides to do, or what he is able to do in the future. Oh, Medic is so out of position. Well, he was running to get with his heavy right there, but could have been a lot worse than it was. Fortunately, that pirate didn't take him down, at least fortunately for the blue team. But here we go, gonna have a fight at mid right here, and Disaster doing work on blue, and it's all good. Loses their medic and their heavy right there, so they are going to have to retreat. Meanwhile, Red has capped the intel. They were able to get it in that period. I missed it. There we go. Big Homer capping it again. Finally found that one. So spy caps are really key in here too, especially if you don't have that level 3 sentry gun. So this may be a time to rethink for Ian McNelvin to rethink his sentry positions, but we'll see how that goes. So CW Clan is up 2-0. And blue, though, has control of this upper house drop-down area, which can be very important, as I've said before. Here comes the blue Uber, though. Demo popping in some stickies. He also manages to get that intel. He needs to get out of there, though. Runs into the opposing Demo, and he gets taken down. Someone else grabs the intel. It's the Pyro. We'll see if he can make it out of here. He runs into the medic, runs into the opposite Pyro. Just air blasting everybody around, and Rudy is doing a great job of that. Oh no, he goes down to some rockets really, really close, and not going to be able to do it. But meanwhile, Fanny taking down the medic right there, so Private Meta is not going to be up for his team. So that lured the medic out into the open, and that denied his life. Rudy just had a little funny thing in chat saying, an intel right in front of me, better not pick it up. Sometimes during capture the flag, it's hard to remember the point is to capture the flag, and sometimes you get so focused on the frags. Meanwhile, someone captured the flag because I was so focused on the frags. Let's just Red is doing a great job right here, so let's just keep an eye on the blue intel room and the the blue intel that Red needs to use to capture. Although it's kind of boring right now because nothing's really going on. We don't have that the announcer voice to say like the enemy has captured our intel and stuff like that. And that was my British accent, or that is she British? I don't even know. But usually that helps to control or help the caster control the camera, see where things are going. But it looks like Ian McLovin has switched to a regular wrench, so that means he is going to have a level 3, which probably a good idea right now, because we have seen how Big Homer can slip in and out of there undetected, can be a very big disaster. Speaking of disaster, here comes Disaster in the house, and doing work on the enemy medic and taking Bulo down. Bulo was left all alone by his lonesome self. Oh, but Shelm going down, and that will leave Private Meta by himself, and also he goes down too. So, not a good day for medics. Oh, and then Scanty goes down. Lazy Bear getting some nice stabs in there, so maybe we should just focus on the spies because they're doing some work. Lazy Bear rocking the bicycle. See what he can't do in mid right here. Spotting out the Demo Man, who is very concerned with his frags, and right there. But also the sniper is up. Oh, he's totally got this. There we go. Addict, or Disaster goes down. Addict is his tag right there. But then he did go down to a headshot, but he was actually not dead ringing there, so there you go. Fanny getting some nice headshots. We'll see if he can get this one. Oh, gets a body shot. Can he finish it up? Oh, so close, but not able to do it. Bulo took about half damage right there, so could have been more fun. Oh, not able to get that headshot. So Red is pushing in. As they do so, Big Homer is pushing in the bottom. We'll see if they have a coordinated push right here. Actually, where'd the red push go? What happened? I'm very confused. Private Meta is still alive, so it's not like he dropped Uber. Or did he? Oh my goodness. This is interesting. Alright, so Private Meta is running Quick Fix, which... let's talk about that. Quick Fix. Now this is... I believe this is previous to the Pyro update, so they don't have that buff of being able to jump with the jumping classes. So at this point, Quick Fix will just give you that increased health for a certain amount of time, which during that time you can still cap intel and push payloads and etc. So this is not a bad idea. If they are able to take down the sentry gun and use that Quick Fix to grab the intel and then continue quick fixing that person who has the intel, it could actually be a viable opportunity, because right now we're seeing lots of the intel carriers go down right in front of the elevator shafts just because they have so low in health. But if that medic is there to continually rebuild that health, it may be onto something. So let's get on Private Meta's cam and see what he is doing with it. However, of course, with the Quick Fix you don't have those overheals, which can be a big deal. So, especially if you want to do something with a scout and overheal him in. So he has popped the Quick Fix. I'm not even sure, do you call it an Uber? But however, just not able to do anything with it. So I feel at this point probably should go back to even the crits. I think would be a good opportunity at this point, and overheal everyone before you go into the intel room to make that charge. By sacrificing that overheal as a medic, you're really sacrificing a little too much there for your team, I think. So we'll see what he decides to do when he respawns. Lazy Bear, so dead right there, covered in enemy teams. It looks like actually Private Meta is still, or it sounds like at least. Wait, no. Gotta get him his cam. There we go. No, he is ready in the regular medigun. So I agree with that decision. Well played. And maybe running the Quick Fix will confuse the other team, so now they're not sure what he's running. Of course, they do have the opportunity for the spy to disguise a medic and pull out that gun to see what he's wielding, if you will. Wonder if he knows that's a spy. Looks like Private Meta kind of has suspicions because he did not heal Lazy Bear, but probably calling that out. His pyro's in the house with him, so we'll be able to do it. Meanwhile, intel is capped for blue. So Salmic looks like is doing some work. We'll get on his cam. Indeed, he does have the enemy intel, able to get it out of the room. Let's see if he can stay alive in this scout battle. He's just kind of running away from the scout. He doesn't want anything to do. He has got to run through like 4 red players, though. That was not going to happen. It was a good try, though. Good effort. But he did not have the health he needed. So red intel returns to their intel room. And we'll see what's going on in the house, where blue is trying to hold as long as I can. But, oh, here comes red heavy out of nowhere from a nice flank right there. Manages to mow down the other heavy, but however, did not manage to get Bulo, the medic. So a little bit fail right there. Maybe should have gone for the medic first, but as a heavy, yeah, you never know. You never know. Lazy Bear spotting out. Let's see. Indigo, that's right. Indigo, the engineer who is setting up at the elevators. Doesn't look like he wants to go for that, but he has spotted out the medic. Oh, but unfortunately there's a pyro doing his job and spy checking like crazy. So Lazy Bear is going to get the heck out of there. So now we're seeing Indigo run the mini sentries. And that means that the red intel room is not going to have any level 3 sentry guns. See, Big Homer grabbed that intel, really nice coordinated push right there. The Uber came in and then, oh man, he got stabbed mid-jump, but however, Jera was there to cap it, to retrieve it. I think he's confused about this map. He was running back to the intel room, and we'll see if he can make it to his elevator shaft, and indeed he does. I've seen that happen where somebody gets confused about the map and tries to jump into intel room and like, why isn't it capping? Oh wait, the elevator shaft, that's right. But anyway, it was a nice stab by Lazy Bear on Big Homer in midair. That was amusing. We'll see if Big Homer can do something to... there we go, takes down Yak. And the soldier for It's All Good is down. And yeah, that's how I'm going to pronounce it every time. Big Homer taking down Bulo, or getting an assistant Bulo. Indigo helped taking him down, but not able to escape those stickies. We're doing a soft push right here. The heavy just goes completely Rambo and decides to take out the sentry gun by himself. Slowly, other classes are coming in to help out with this push, but each gets mowed down. Not sure what CW Clan was doing right there. Looked kind of just like a solo effort on the heavy's behalf, and then he yeah, so I don't know. Private Meta was working up his Uber, so they were probably just doing stuff in between to keep busy and to keep the other team on their toes. And taking down that level 3 sentry gun means that this Uber will now be able to take down players. Oh no, but Private Meta popped it very early. There was a demo, I believe, who came in there, and he was scared, probably rightfully so, that he would get spammed down, so decided to pop it. That means not going to have that Uber to push in there, so we'll see what they decide to do, if they decide to do another soft push. Actually just playing it safe right now, which is not a bad idea, working up that Uber. However, outside is Wiper, but actually he takes a ton of damage and goes down. Scout in behind Private Meta, though. Can he take him down? Indeed, Salmic takes down Private Meta. Oh my god, that's a huge play right there, because Private Meta was actually pretty close. Or he was not pretty close, but he was working on that Uber, so... But definitely Blue is really, really close to Uber right now, and they have actually already capped the intel again, so it's now 4-2. CW Clan still in the lead, but Blue has this Uber, and can It's All Good make something happen here? They have not popped yet, and they're retreating, even though they have an Uber, so they probably are waiting for other position players to help get in there. Okay, they got their spy with them, so having Lazy Bear there is going to be significant. He does die, but he's dead ringing. So they're in the intel room, and there's just nobody killed, and they have this Uber. That's very unfortunate. They need someone to grab that intel, though. One of the faster classes would be ideal, but the heavy goes down, and now Bulo going down. Actually, I thought he was going to be able to get out of there, but not able to. Lazy Bear does grab the intel, but he is down. So, a lot of action happening right here, right everywhere, actually. Action is always happening in Vitalism, and it's hard to catch it all, so I apologize about missing some of these intel caps. I'm sure they were excellent, because it's always really exciting. I mean, one of the strategies is to just watch these elevator shafts, but hardly any action goes down here. Alright, so what we're seeing is the Blue capture point has closed, so that means that Red has the intel. So maybe we should just stick on the elevator cams right now. But Blue Scout Salmic knows that something's going on, and is ready to guard just in case that something happened. Jera has the intel, so let's see if we can pick up on his cam. There we go. He runs into Salmic, and a couple other Blue players right there waiting for him. So they're nice defense of the elevator shafts. So maybe staying on elevator cam is not a bad idea, but it is boring. And if Kip TV is anything, it is not boring. It is sometimes disjointed, it is sometimes incorrect, it is sometimes flaky, and sometimes spacey, but it is not boring. We will not sit here and watch elevators. Disambiguation going for the medic kill, but being air blasted all around by Rudy. So Rudy doing a nice defensive job right there. Salmic just having a really, really loud death right there as he got headshot. Could not have been louder. So Blue is Ubering in right now. We'll see if It's All Good is able to do something with that. Doing a little spawn camping right now as the soldier picks up the intel, and let's see if Nyak can get out of there. He is not even going to stop to fight because he is so hurt right now. Oh, he goes down to Indigo. So he was very close right there. Let's see, Jera is able to... or Salmic, I'm sorry, Salmic is able to pick it up, and Jera was after him. And now we got the Pyro guarding the intel, and that intel is going back to its space. So, very close again right there. And so you want to have, so you see all the different things happening on Vitalism that make it really, really interesting. Alright, so Blue is closed. That means Red has the intel. They capped again. It's now 5-2. What? What? Anyway, Disaster has it right now, going down, taken down actually by McLovin's little sentry gun right there. So we have 60 seconds left in this half. Remember that we do have another 20-minute half to go. Both intels are at their base, so we probably won't have a quick cap. At least not by blue, because we have this heavy right here, and Shelm is not going to let anything get by him in these last 40 seconds. Yeah, we just a little elevator cam right now. We get some elevator music.
Mission ends in 30 seconds.
And the intel goes back to its spawn. So there we go. We are probably going to end this round without any immediate caps right there. That was probably the last stuff we saw. And that elevator music brought to you by Kip. You're welcome. We'll see if anything happens out. Right now, Wiper going down. Regen doing some crazy with his stuff right there. And that's just an error with the HUD. So there we go. That is the first round. And someone's calling GE. I'm not sure what that means. GR, GG, are we calling GG on that, ladies and gentlemen? I will be back after I figure that out. And we're back with the second half. Sometimes I doubt myself, and it's needless, because I was right. There are two 20-minute halves. Oh, silly, silly me. We'll watch Wiper's rollout, see how he decides to go. He's actually just going for a house defense right now. Meanwhile, actually, I saw the red scout make it into the intel room. We'll see if he can do anything with this, and being focused by the pyro and the NG and now the sentry. Not a good day for Jera. So we did not switch teams, but probably not that big of a deal because this map is symmetrical. Well, not symmetrical. What's it? Rotational symmetrical or something? It's the same on both sides, so they won't. It's not that that big of a deal, I think. It's not like it's trying to think of a map that is. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. If you don't, I don't even know what I'm saying, so there we go. So right now we're seeing blue being very defensive. Red is trying to take over the house right now, but Fanny getting a nice sniper shot through the window as he was sitting down here, I believe. But anyway, so nice work. And Regen's cam is just making me mad. So blue now has a hold of the house, and that will enable them to do a lot of good stuff. Lazy Bear has picked up the intel. We'll see if we can get on his cam real quick. La 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 la. Is he even? Whoops. No, he has gone down. So the intel is back to spawn. Just things happen so fast on Vitalism. It's hard to keep track of them. But here we go. Bulo is going to push in with Bulo. And of course, remember, Bulo is his... Oh, nice pop right there. Managing to save his own life. See if he can push in now with his heavy and make something happen, but no. Oh, and he does go down to some stickies from Disaster, and kind of like that push. It was a disaster, but it wasn't too bad because Medic was able to pop. At least he didn't drop. Pop it, don't drop it. That's what the T-shirts X television sells say, which you should buy. I'm waiting until I get some money, and then I'm buying all of them all at once, and then wearing them all at the same time. Anyway, it's all good. In the neighborhood, the score is 5-3, I believe, so we are playing first to 10, or the end of two 20-minute halves, so we'll see who can pull this win out. Big Homer looks like he really wants that stab on McLovin. I am McLovin, but not able to get it. So we'll see what else he can do. He's an excellent spy. I've seen his work before. I think you have too, if you've seen a couple videos that I've recently posted. And getting a nice kill right there, taking down Bulo. Now he's being threatened himself, but his scout helps him out. So, and then spy checks him. We'll see. Private Meta is running the regular Medigun. He decided that the quick fix is a silly, silly idea. Now, after the Pyro buff, it could be a viable option on this map, because you could jump into the intel room with the medic and then have the medic grab the intel and then jump out. And could be really interesting right there. Private Medic going down right there, so not able to do it. So I would actually be really interested to see with the Pyro update buff on the quick fix what could happen in this situation. But we don't have that. This is happening far, far in the past. So medics are sticking to regular Uber gun right now. And being very defensive, Private Medic is working up his Uber just in the intel room, spending some quality time with his Pyro buddy and his NG buddies. Capture the flag can be really lonely for NGs, because usually they're stuck in the intel room just by themselves, and no one is there. But now he's got some company, so not bad, not bad. Lazy Bear is trying to go for a quick snipe or steal in there, but not able to get it. But now he knows there's a level 3 sentry gun there that is waiting for him next time. A little stalematey in the action right here. Possibly because Disaster goes down to a nice backstab right there by Lazy Bear. But also because this map can do that. That if both teams are turtling very heavily, which turtling means you shrink your head into your shell and bring your arms and legs into your shell with you. The alternative definition of turtling is sticking at one place and just building up a heavy defense there and just waiting for the other team to attack. So we do have this pretty, it is fairly standard defense, you know, level 3 sentry gun, level 3 dispenser, just teleporter right to it. We're seeing the same thing on red side right now. Jera is trying to stop this, but the Uber's flashed to the heavy right as it gets him. Who picked up the intel right there? Intel, where is it? Somebody has got it, and somebody is going to be running to this area real quick, so we'll stick on this area where, okay, intel has been dropped. Maybe up here? It is hard to track down. Of course, you got these little arrow things at the bottom. The circles are pointing like almost like compasses. You can see them spin as I turn around and stuff. But they are so unhelpful. Maybe I don't know how to read a compass, or maybe they just suck. Possibly both. Regen running right into the medic heavy combination, but behind them was a Ubered heavy medic combination. We'll see if, wow, Private Medic doing a good job defending himself. He says, I don't need no stinking heavy, and helps to take down Lazy Bear right there, I think. So blue, intel room is, nothing is going on there, so Scanty gets in and out with a rocket jump, and he's going to be able to cap this very easily. So there we go, first score of this second half comes after about 7 minutes of nothing. So, significantly different than what we saw in the first round, which was 2 early caps from clan, or CW clan community. So I wonder if the strategy from blue has changed. It looks like they are being a lot more defensive, and they didn't, of course they didn't run that mini sentry for the first 5 or so minutes. So McLovin has been on the regular minigun, or regular wrench the whole time. Big Homer getting the intel, getting the saps down, but not able to finish up. Right now would be a good time for a scout to run in, but nowhere to be seen. Of course, there is a lot of communication that needs to go on with Highlander, and in this map it's almost impossible, because there are so many different ways. There are places that you need to be defending, and so many places you need to be offensive. So it's a very challenging map for Highlander. But as I say, it's fun. I really want to see the quick fix down here. Now that I mentioned it, I can't stop thinking about it. I mean, how good would it be? You jump in, and then medic grabs it. You jump out with the medic. The medic can heal as he goes. It'll be awesome. Definitely be able to cap the intel. So, so I gotta get a match going on Vitalism to test out that strat. Anyway, whoops. Just about to miss some big action right there. Disambiguation tries to blow away the heavy medic combination. It actually does manage to take out Obolo. No, it's actually falling back into the house and goes down to Scanty, but then Scanty went down to the opposing soldier, and meanwhile still no one has the intel. So remember, frags are good and all, but it's the intel that really matters. It's all good. Needs to get their plan sorted out because they only have about 11 minutes right now. It is 6-3, and of course, we've seen that that it's very easy to get on a intel capture roll, just to continually cap. Salmic, getting the intel right there, but Regen taking him down with a body shot. He did not have a lot of health right there left, so not too difficult, but I'll still give Regen some props for that. He took some aiming. No, of course, it was a great shot. And very important. And so it's easy to get on a capture roll, like once you get a cap and kind of decimate the defense on the other team, you can keep going back and getting that same cap, and they have a hard time rebuilding. So that can very easily happen. So it's all good, it's not out of it completely. So Bulo, however, just going down to Big Homer and his rifle, his revolver. Be scary if spies had a rifle. As if they're not scary enough. They can go invisible. That is terrifying. Very, very terrifying. Anyway, down to 10 minutes, and we've only seen one cap in this 10 minutes of this second half. So, what's different, you say? Again, we see the turtling. McLovin is going for the level 3 sentry gun, and wow, his pyro is having a rave down here. He's getting funky with it. Rudy is just trying to amuse himself. Ooh, Big Homer is in the intel base, and he's going to do something spyish. I can just tell the way he's spinning his spicycle. He means business, guys. So we're going to stick on his cam as he continues to spin. There we go. Now cloaking. Oh, not able to get the sap down. Oh, actually, no, he did get the sap down, but was taken down by the sentry gun right there. That could have been huge because no one else was around here to get it, to stop Big Homer if he was able to get that. His scout is going to try to come in here and follow up on that, but Jera is not able to do that as he is covered in fire and then shotgun down. Big Homer trying to finish up what he started, but not able to do it now that Blue is on the alert that there is a tricky spy wanting to get them. Skinty and Disaster together taking down Nyak, who was trying to get in there. Blue Uber popped. Not going to be able to do a whole bunch because it was popped very early. And oh, Bulo the medic going down, and then Bulo the heavy going down. Sniper and Spy doing some action right there. Very nice work defending their intel. And this would be a good time to run to the enemy base, and I think that's what Jera has in mind. Oh, he may have forgotten that there's a level 3 center gun right there. He remembers it now. We'll take a look at points real quick. You see Big Homer is doing some work on CW Clan community. He has had a couple of those caps, and then also some key backstabs, as we just saw. He was able to get Bulo the heavy right there as they were into the intel room. We'll see, oh, Addict, or Regen going down. Keep thinking that Addict is his name, but it's not. Big Homer there, oh, Lazy Bear there, getting a nice kill backstab. The mini sentry gun is down for Indigo, so right now, Red Base is probably pretty vulnerable. But Blue, however, is turtling pretty hard right now. This would be a good time to send over Big Homer to the... I'm sorry, this would be a good time to send over Lazy Bear to the intel room. But Blue is now just trying for a heavy push with their heavy, of course. And their medic, Bulo, but where is Bulo? He does have an Uber. He is very scared, though, because there is some sniping action going on, and there is a heavy. He's got to pop this Uber, I would assume. No, actually just going to let the sentry gun do it. But there we go. Finally does pop it. Heavy goes down. Engineer trying to get something there. I appreciate that for Indigo, but not able to do so. All of Blue is just right here in their spawn. So Red will not be able to cap that anytime soon. We are down to 6 minutes and 45 seconds. What's going to happen? Private Meta in the house with his demo. Oh, and healing a spy right there. But Disaster redeems him and redeems his medic and helps take Lazy Bear down. Lazy Bear is also third in his team on points. So you can tell that spies have been a big part of this game right here. And is Laserbear down for good? Laserbear's down for good. So Addict's Private Meta survived it, and we'll be able to push into blue spawn, the blue intel room with this Uber right now. See who decides to take in first. Needs to overheal that the soldier, I would think, but actually Demo is able to get the stickies down. Blue Uber's popped in response. Someone needs to grab the intel before it goes back. It has gone back, and Red just doesn't have enough players in those pushes to complete them. So unfortunate right there. Jera probably trying to help out right there, but just so low on health that not able to do so. Oh, trying to get that finish up that kill on Bulo, and finally does with the bat, the Louisville Slugger. I only assume he's a Louisville Slugger. I know it's that's not what it's called, but that's what I'm calling it. Okay. Wow, Jared going nice on a 3K streak right here. See if he can't get the sniper. Does he even want it? No, he really wants the intel right now, which is not a bad idea. Ooh, the sentry gun is sapped. So he is going to be able to pick it up. This could be a cap right here. I don't know what the defense looks like. He's just going to jump in. And can he make it? No, this guy was just standing right in front of him. That was absolutely ridiculous. I think he was confused too about which which elevator shaft was his. But this guy was just doing some nice blocking work right there. That was absolutely silly. But well done. So there we go. Silly and well done. It can happen at the same time. You heard it here on Cube TV first. Looks like we just missed a sniper battle of the Bushwhackers. Regen is saying good, well played to Fanny right there. So I can only assume something hilarious happened, which I will say is what happened. Ooh, that was getting pretty scary there for Bulo. He's still holding on to this Uber. Finally pops it. Probably a good idea, and by probably I mean a very good idea. Can his team come in here and get the intel, though? He's being blown all about by the Pyro. However, the scout manages to grab the intel. We'll see if Selmic can't get out of there alive. He can, but can he get to the elevator shafts alive is the question. There is a heavy in front of the door, and he does manage to cap it. The heavy was, of course, his own. So not a problem right there. So that brings Issa Good up to 4 points, and CW Clan still has 6. So we may see some pretty close action here in these final moments of Vitalism. We do have 3 minutes left. Bulo just going a little too far right there. He is completely out of position, overextended, needs to get the H out of there, and is not able to do so. Rudy lighting people on fire, going for some flare shots, really wanting that medic. He needs to focus, though. He was kind of going for everybody at once. You need to take a minute and focus and determine who you want. And usually it's the medic that you want, and extinguishing them down is not as hard as extinguishing a heavy down. But he does get heavy down. Looks like Big Homer's able to sap the sentry gun, get the intel. He goes down, but his scout is there to pick him up, but Jera goes down too. It was a really well-coordinated play, but they just could not get it together, or could not survive long enough. Of course, Scout and Spy so low on health already that any damage they take is just kind of, it's just kind of the death knell. Death knell. Words can be hard sometimes, especially when you talk as fast as I do. Lazy Bear wants to go for a kill on this NG before he takes the intel, but there's actually a lot of people around, so he's not going to be able to do a lot with that. Even if he were dead ringing, he'd be out of luck. Maybe he should have saved his push for right now, because that's when the rest of his team is getting in there. Pyro grabbed it, passed it off to Scout, who passed it off to Fanny, and Fanny goes down. So, I'm sorry, Regen is the sniper for CW Clan. So, not able to get it out of the intel room right there. So very, very close. A nice relay action too, the way they pass it off. Of course, sometimes someone died and that's how they pass it off, but still. It's good that to always have 2 people around the intel at all times, because if one person dies, the other person pick them up. But meanwhile, Red did manage to cap, so CW Clan takes it to 7-4. So there we go. This may actually be the end of it because there's only 1 minute and 15 seconds left. Can It's All Good take it to the limit? Take it to the max, take it to the cleaners, take it to the bank, take it to overtime, really, because there will be overtime, and I believe a golden cap, I think is the strategy. But right now, It's All Good has to get 3. Is that what they said the score is? 3-4. 3-4. I don't remember the score. Caps in the next 45 seconds, which is not happening because right now CW Clan knows that they're going to be suiciding in, so they just have a huge defense set up right now. Rudy tries to get in there, but he's completely mowed down. Anybody else tries to get in here, they will have a very, very hard time. I'm just watching this room real quick. Heavy is spun up and ready to go. That Uber, I think, is charged. Again, it's hard to tell with this HUD, but there, yes, the Uber is indeed popped. But Blue has an Uber of their own. Interesting, right there. They will be able to, well, I thought maybe they would be able to pick it up, and indeed, Lazybear does get it, but Lazybear goes down, so there we go. That is the end of the game. CW Clan takes it. Pretty close, though. Couple of those claps were pretty darn close. So a good job to both teams. Congratulations to CW Clan. Thank you to Big Homer for sending me this in. And remember, send me your demos, and they can be of anything. They can be of scrims, they can be of pickup games, they can be of, well, this within reason. Alright, so thanks so much for watching, guys. Subscribe to my YouTube, follow me on Twitter, and have a nice day.